Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night, planning and rehearsing and going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard.
What's up, guys? Ricocap back again for another trade recap. And wow, what a banger trade we caught on NVIDIA. Now, I know everyone and their mom is so bullish on NVIDIA. I saw a very good setup on the downside for NVIDIA, and we caught that amazingly. So I saw the last, I would say from 12.11, right, all the way to 12.12 and even 12.13. We were inside of, I can kind of see it without kind of showing this, but I had the yellow trend line right here showing we're in kind of a bull flag, or at least some type of channel that if we broke down, or, you know, usually it's a flag, but if we break right here, you know, we know it's going to be complete selling. And so we saw that. I saw on Friday the 13th, we did create a huge bear flag here going into Monday. And that's what I was watching going into Monday. So as open kind of came out, we did open up a little bit higher pre-market, but essentially knifed through the bear flag. And so I knew that if we knife through this bear flag, we're sitting over a pretty low volume shelf where if we end up losing, you know, this zone right here, we're gonna trickle all the way down. I had my last target at 125.85. We came close, but nothing yet. But the thing was this: when we saw this at open and it kind of knifed down, I knew it was time to go. So what I did was I took 2-week expirations on some NVIDIA puts. I went 126 put, meaning that if these should go in the money down here, you know, if we get our 125 target, they'll go in the money. So 2 weeks expiration, 126 put, got them for about $200. I slammed the 126, of course, and I also slammed the 127s. As we knifed through here, we entered right here. And why we entered right here was really good, because we essentially broke that flag right there. And so that tells me there's more weakness and more downside coming. Even though market was pushing up higher, I didn't care. This was fundamentally a really good trade. We entered here, and of course, you know, it dumped all the way down to 131-ish. So we're pretty much up on the position immediately. $2 dump right there, and I didn't trim or take anything. I know some members did trim some or protect your position, whatever. I knew we had time on this trade, and I want the bigger move, and that's exactly what we got. So all day we kind of bear flagged more, and this is where around here is when I added the 127. So I had 2 strikes going into this, and knew we're just gonna drill this downside. And everyone on Twitter, all the big names, all these gurus, all these people buying calls and just getting smoked going into today. So we knew, even market, you know, as the market pushed up higher, I knew as long as we see kind of a pullback a little bit, same thing, you know, SPY Q, then NVIDIA is going to dump. And so every time bulls try to step in here midday, we were just getting met with big wicks, especially, you know, up here. So that was confirmation enough for me, and I love that. So that was enough for me. I'm holding, I'm swinging. Let's see what tomorrow brings. And of course, overnight we dumped down heavy to the 129. I knew if we opened up under 129, we should take a stab at 125. We opened up under 129 market, and we just knifed down. As you can see, this knife right here, we've been knifing at open almost, you know, every day for the past few days. So I knew today was not going to be any different. We opened up and knifed. And so we sold all our calls down here at that 127, honestly, perfectly. Those 126 puts ran to 338 plus. So we got over 100% on that. And then the 127s ran, you know, heavily. I went heavy on those, made 8K right there, easy stuff. And so this was definitely one of those where, you know, we had a lot of time. We're not going to get scared out of our position, and we have our targets, and that's what we're looking for, especially on a huge, you know, it was really good. On a 4-hour, we broke down that flag again on the 4-hour. So I knew when this printed, it was game time. It was game time. 2-hour too. I mean, look at the 2-hour break on that. Get on a higher time frame for a bigger move. A lot of people are on the 1, 2, 3 minute, 5 minute. That's crazy. 10 minute crazy. I stay on higher time frames to get bigger moves like that. So we hit a low of 126.86 and actually cashed out down here. I mean, we killed it. And it was it was pretty awesome on our end. A lot of members banked. I'll show you the weekly recap this week. I'll show you all their gains, but you can check out my main Twitter, Rico Capital, as well. I'm showing off all their gains, my gains, everything. We killed it. I mean, awesome trade right here. And I just wanted to go over, what I saw. Hopefully you can learn from it. But look, bear flag on top of bear flag on top of bear flag. It was just nonstop. I'm not just because NVIDIA is strong, right, doesn't mean on a normal day, sure, doesn't mean things like this can't pull back or have weak periods. When things are weak, that's when you need to attack. When things are strong, that's when you need to attack. If the market's super strong and ripping and NVIDIA is lagging, you should not be trying to slam calls on a lagging name. You should be attacking strength with more strength, or attacking weakness with more downside, stuff like that. So that's the whole idea. For some reason, traders have this weird thing where, if Tesla's down and the market's ripping, then somehow Tesla's turn, right? It's Tesla's turn. No, it's not how it works. So a lot of traders will get bagged doing that and learn a heavy lesson. So learn from me. This is how we did it on NVIDIA. Very good play here. And it was absolutely awesome. Pretty stress-free. Team was loving it. We killed it. So beautiful move. Stick to the zones. Trust your strategy. And of course, join the team if you want. Wap.com/RioCapital. Get in here. We're having fun. We're making money and we're doing our thing. Have a lot more free videos if you want to check those out. If not, I'll see you on the next recap.